Hey guys, do you remember when I made a video about confirmed banners? Well, we have another one here, but it's a little bit different because it's not a banner being scheduled. It is a guarantee, and that is for Ardea and for Ymiret. Ymiret, let me pull it up here. This is a crazy banner. I'm going to explain why it's crazy in a sec, but I'm going to prove to you guys why it is actually confirmed and not just a, oh, this is scheduled type of deal. It is instead, it is coming soon. Confirmed. So as you can see here, we are on the main Discord server, Watcher Realms official. You can kind of see. And if you go down to the bottom right here, you go to Dev Insight, it's going to be possible to go over here and you're going to be able to find all of the Dev Insight, obviously. But when you go down, if you look through it, there's actually one right here. If we go to question 17, please say there's an Ardea banner coming in the next month or two. She's so flippin' rare as a regular hero, and she's still SSS tier. Second point, please for love of R and Jesus, run a Ymiret banner with him as the sole lord. Him and Valderon was sick, but I got 4 Valderons and 0 Ymiret. And I just got a Nora, so I really want that bond, etc, etc. And of course, we get a real answer. Thanks for your feedback. We will introduce the banner event of Ardea and Ymiret soon. First time Ymiret has ever been on a banner without a second lord with him, because he's Lord Rarity. And Ardea is coming back. 100% confirmed. And also, if you look at the way that it is phrased, we will introduce the banner event of Ardea and Ymiret soon. This is very different to when the developers were saying, hey, that banner is being scheduled. Being scheduled implies that it's not that soon. It's sometime in the future. But with having it soon, this is essentially confirmation it's within like a month. So you can expect this banner coming this month, essentially. Now, it's not guaranteed, obviously, but it's incredibly likely. The last time they said something was coming soon, it was like 2 weeks out. All right, so that's kind of my prediction there, is we'll probably have it alongside the new limited. That would make a lot of sense to me. Anyways, why is this banner such a big deal? Why should you pull on this banner? Well, first of all, Ardea is the single best non-ancient exclusive lord in the ancient pool. Simply. Now, obviously lords are incredibly powerful, but for non-lords, we have what? Ardea, Uridan, Sargak, Carnelian. Carnelian's probably the only one that gives Ardea a run for her money. Carnelian's friggin' strong as hell. But, you know, we got things like Cassiel, like Alistair, like Thalin, like Eunomia, Jira, Pelagios, right? These are all very solid units, but they do not compare to Ardea. Ardea is like an instant delete button. But instead of pressing the button yourself, she just does it automatically. Now, she has one of the craziest ranges in the entire game. Look at how long this is, 4 tiles. She reaches very, very far. Essentially, all you gotta know about her is when she lowers her HP, she stacks attack. She has some of the highest base stats in the game. Look at that HP, look at that attack. Freaking monstrous. And then she has a chance, when doing a basic attack, to just toss a super strong attack. And when Ardea is well built as a lord in stuff like GVG, or even without a lord in guild versus guild, just as an example, because that's what I kind of judge this stuff off of, Ardea does like 800k damage with this. And it does damage to multiple heroes, or multiple enemies, which is crazy, right? It's crazy. She puts out bleed, she does extra damage if she does damage to the same enemy multiple times. Reduced costs in arena. She's really good in arena. She's really good in GVG, good in Gear Aid 1, good in really all progression, Conqueror, Codex. I mean, anywhere that you can use her, she's going to be like the best unit there. All right. Now, awakening wise, she's not as important. She has defense reduction on the A1, which is solid. During the A3, if she kills an enemy, her ult lasts longer. The only thing against her is her ult is auto, so you can't manipulate it. Still pretty good though. And then she gets more rage here, which is honestly kind of a negligible awakening. She's incredibly powerful. And not only that, Ymiret is incredibly powerful too. So I know some of you guys who are missing Ingrid or Valderon or Yovar might not care about Ymiret, But for a lot of people, Ymiret is a big deal. Big deal. He's only ever had 2 banners. Those have both been with Valderon. Ymiret is debatably the most important GVG unit right now. I mean, you kind of can't make a defense without Ymiret. Like, for example, Schultz here is using Ymiret on a ESO team, right? I could go through like most of these. I mean, Unlucky is obviously going to be using him on an ESO team. He can be used on Cultist teams. He can be used on Nightmare teams. He can be used on Chaotic teams. He could be used on Arbiter teams. He can be used on Watcher teams. He is usable on Piercer teams. He's what makes Piercer teams potentially okay. Ymiret is the single most important GVG unit in my opinion. He makes teams possible that shouldn't be possible because he's insane. And he's also incredibly important for Gear Raid 1. He's incredibly important for just pretty much everything. Arena, you'll see so much of him. Ymiret is insane. All right, I'm not sugarcoating it. Ymiret is one of the best units in the game. He does AoE damage on the A1. He ults, goes up in the air, starts to spit ice balls. This slows and then has a chance to freeze with Winter's Bite. Allies within the talent range also are immune to freeze, which is pretty big. He gets more damage when things are frozen, I'm pretty sure. Scale armor increases damage and all damage reduction when he gets it. Oh my god, he's insane. Essentially, anything flying gets slowed in GVG. In other areas, he just does a solid amount of damage. Good freeze. He has a great range, and he can't die. Alright? When he dies, he turns into an egg, and then he revives. He also has the unnamed buff, which is 4% more damage on your entire team. And then if you get a Nora too, then that egg thing happens that I was talking about. Now, if you don't have a Nora, you're not going to have him turn into the egg. But it's much harder to get Ymiret than it is to get a Nora. Awakening-wise, the A1's really good, the A3's really good. A5 is not that important. Ymiret's a big deal. Alright. And this banner being 100%, without a shadow of the doubt, confirmed to be coming very soon. And ideally, and probably this month, that's a big deal. Alright? So, you guys definitely need to keep an eye out for this and save your Ancients. Now, there is a couple other things that I would like to see soon that would be pretty great. Ingrid banner. It's been a while since we got an Ingrid banner. That would be pretty damn hype. And honestly, that's the only one I'm really looking forward to. Just because I know there's a lot of people who need Ingrid. Now, personally, I'm skipping Ingrid, but I know that a lot of people are here for Ingrid, so I hope her banner comes soon for the sake of y'all. Anyways, that's it from me. Just wanted to inform you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Destined signing out.